Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Now, I always like to hold women accountable, but I try to hold men accountable as well. I do. I hold men accountable as well. A lot of our youth are growing up and doing stupid stuff. Too much stupid stuff going around. One of the main people who is a habitual knucklehead would be Clavicular. If you don't know who he is, he's this guy who got this young kid about 20 years old, got famous by like maxing out your looks or how to look more masculine as a man. I saw like some things he was hitting his face with a hammer or something crazy like that. Looks like he got a botched face job. Let's see what this is talking about. Before we even get into it, do me a quick favor, hit that like, hit that comment, and hit that hype button. Hit that hype button. Let me know you really rocking with me.
So apparently Clavicular has now been botched. People are saying, I've seen the images. I'm not gonna lie, it's not looking too hot right now.
And the operations have basically only made him look worse. So first of all, he got a nose job, and that was performed live on Kick with a celebrity surgeon called Dr. Miami.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, that Dr. Miami, the Dr. Miami that installs BBLs,
right?
And shortly after the surgery, someone posted a before and after, and a lot of people are saying that he looks worse now.
Listen.
Hold on, let's see this before and after. He looked the same to me. There he is. I mean, I don't really see that much of a difference, but I mean, what do I know?
Oh my God.
Now.
Listen, I'm not going to exaggerate my commentary. I'm not going to, get into the whole mumbo jumbo YouTube personality arc with the over exaggerating things, but this genuinely looks bad. I'm not going to lie. This looks horrible. Okay. So to be fair, when you get a nose surgery, and I don't know what the kind of nose surgery he just did. I think he tried to reduce the flaring of his nostrils on the side. He down or up tipped the tip of his nose, and I think he may have gotten rid of a bump. We see.
What kind of world are we in where like a 20-year-old, especially a 20-year-old man, gets some type of surgery? This is kind of wild, don't you think? Look at his eyes. This man, he has crazy eyes. We should have known from the eyes that he was up to no good.
See the asymmetry on the left, and it looks more symmetrical on the right, but it is more swollen. I will say though, I don't think this looks good. Hopefully it heals. When it heals, it looks better. But on the left, he does look more masculine, and now on the right, he looks just like a generic ass college frat boy. At least on the left, like I'm just saying this from a.
And that's what like these people don't understand. When you start doing all this work to yourself, you lose how you look or what makes you unique. And then you become a generic cookie cutter version of somebody else. I remember in like the early 2000s, like all of the girls wanted to look like Kim Kardashian. I was in LA for a little bit, and every single girl was a cookie cutter replacement of Kim Kardashian. All of them, the dark hair, the lips, the little BBLs. It was crazy. It was crazy.
An objective lens, it looks like he looks more masculine, like there's more edginess to him. Now he just looks soft, and I'm noticing this trend amongst a lot of men with money. They're basically chasing this generic feminine aesthetic where everything has to be well proportioned, when guys need a bit of edge. I think a lot of guys fare well with a bit of edginess, with a bit of unevenness. I may be wrong though. Everybody's entitled to their own opinions.
Botched, unfortunately, his natural nose.
Listen, but women actually like that. They like a man that has that sort of edge to him. He's not too perfect. He has a little bit of roughness to him. It just shows that that he knows how to survive. Like, I don't know, maybe it speaks to the biology in women, but yeah, if you walk around looking like a softie, it's gonna look crazy. They did a study and it showed that women that are on some type of birth control, they prefer more feminine looking men. But as soon as they get off birth control, then they want a more rugged looking man. So something to think about.
With the wider nostril flare gave him a more aggressively masculine look. Temperamental, dangerous. New nose is a boy's nose. Too thin for his face. had to see it.
Are they wrong? The left nose did, you know, and it just feels like I don't know, we're regressing as a society. The left nose did give him more a masculine flair. Like, this guy, he looks kind of unhinged. He looks kind of psychopathic, which for men can be a plus when you want to, I don't know, give off a more dominant look. You know, I don't know. Again, this is just my perception.
A lot of people started posting before and afters. They were
again, here we have, right? Someone said,
yeah, okay, yeah, now you can really see it. He really messed up. Like, no homo, but like on the left, he's a good looking guy. On the right, he looks like a boy. He looks like a teen heartthrob type of boy. Oh man, why do you guys do this to your face? Now men are doing it.
His face, that's crazy. Before, right? I mean, it's, you know, you can see in his nostrils. You can see his nostril hairs. I'm not gonna lie. So that may have been an insecurity of his. And now in the after, his nose looks more downturned. I think more symmetrical, is still swollen, but he looks more generic. I get it, but at the same time, I think these quirks of people's faces is what are their defining features that make them stand out. Now he just looks generic as, again, we don't know how it's gonna look. It's still swollen. You know, Dr. BBL Miami, I don't know how well he does rhinoplasties. You know, it's just like, but then again, this is what Clavicular is known for doing. He thinks this is going to optimize his PSL. He thinks this is going to make him ascend by the time he's healed. I think it takes like 3 to 6 months for nose surgery, depending on the severity, to fully heal. I think this was more on the minor side.
Really caring about the angles, the lighting, and Clavicular was quick to point that out, saying that these are clearly biased pictures. But then even his own chat descended on him, saying, when he booted upstream, that he looked botched.
No Dr. Miami for botching you, even though you're a part-time streamer.
Oh, it looks good. You're coping. It literally looks mog as fuck.
It looks mog as
Oh God, we're actually using terms like mog unironically. Like I don't even use the word. When I do, I'm using it in the meme sense. I'm using it.
If you know what mog means, comment that down in the comment section. I've never even heard of that word before. Mog, M-O-G. Am I saying that right? Comment down below if you know what that means.
Ironically, just to let you know, if you ever see me use the term mog or tweet it out, I'm literally memeing. I promise you.
Like, I'm mogging, bro.
He's mogging, bro. And then people accuse Clavicular of only getting all this surgery because prior he had a judge during a case.
Yeah, they were saying this judge actually quote unquote mogged Clavicular. Listen, clearly these are both above average men in terms of looks. One is just older, one is just younger. The thing is, Clavicular apparently did a whole bunch of shit to look the way he does, and the judge here just exists. He looks as is.
But the internet claimed absolutely mogged him. I am not gonna lie though, that judge absolutely mogged him. There's no way. I remember seeing a clip of Clavicular on stream coping, just saying like, oh yeah, but the judge was shorter than me, so I mog. And then shortly after his rhinoplasty for his nose, he got an arthroplasty, which means he got his ears pinned back. So, you know, they don't come out like
yeah. Guys, he actually, this guy's insane. So he got the rhino, and then he got the ear surgery to make his ears go from Dumbo to, I guess, normal. Listen,
So he's getting rid of pretty much all of his, I'm not gonna say he's getting rid of them, but his masculine traits, a big part of them, which would probably be, especially on a white male, the nose and the ears, because typically they have like thinner lips. No, not throwing any shade, but typically like white people just have thinner lips. So if you're going to get rid of the nose, the masculine nose, and then pin the ear, what are you trying to look like? You trying to look like a fairy? And when I say fairy, I'm not using that as like a homosexual slur. I mean like an actual fairy, like a Lord of the Rings fairy type of elf. Is that what you're trying to look like?
I think on girls, especially, like the flaring ears out is kind of cute. You know, it kind of reminds me of like a little doe, or what do you call it? A little mouse, a little kitten. It's cute. But then again, when you're talking about male aesthetics, right? Men in the looks.
Yeah, see right there, he doesn't look, again, like no homo, but that's a good looking picture. His ears actually help his face. He ruined it.
Maxing space, in the PSL communities, this guy has flaring ears. I think his ears were perfectly fine. I'm not gonna lie. right? I think his nose was fine. I think his ears were fine. He got his wisdom teeth apparently removed as well. I can understand if we're talking about pure aesthetics, these can be a deficit for someone who's like OCD autistic about this shit. I can also see, like, I think, what do you call these shots, Botox or injections here in his lips. But I genuinely believe at this point in time, he's just kind of going too far, man. He's just kind of going too far. But again, you know, people, he is clinically autistic. He does have OCD. He's a looks maxer. He's a doomer black pillar. So these things, the ultimate goal for looks maxers are to ascend to the maximum ability that they have.
Clip of him being wheeled out of surgery, and people said he was make-a-wish maxing.
Okay, I don't think it's that funny, but it is kind of it is kind of funny. Like, bro, he looks genuinely beat up. Let's go back. Bro's literally in a wheelchair. He just got ear surgery. He got rhino. He got his wisdom teeth removed, and now he's in a wheelchair.
He was make-a-wish maxing.
Ah, shit. What is he doing, bro?
Make-a-wish maxing.
Guys, this guy lost like apparently 30 to 40 pounds of muscle, right? Because he hopped off the Trent Malone sandwiches. He hopped off the what do we call it? The Anavar, the PEDs, the SARMs, the tests.
Me. And people quickly pointed out that this is the first confirmed case of twink birth.
Like, guys, we got to go back. In the post, it says Clavicular's 1 year looks maxing transformation is insane. June 2025 versus June 2026. This is how he looked, jacked and stacked on the craziest protocol ever. And then a year later, look at all the muscle he lost. It's crazy how much you see. This is why you do things naturally when it comes to building muscle, because you don't retain the muscle, I believe, when you're
exactly. All of these guys that are on these, like these Instagram guys, not all of them, but a good majority of these men who are like just ripped on Instagram, they're all on gear. When I mean gear, I'm talking about some type of steroid, some type of pill. It's rare that you come across one of these men, or anybody for that matter, that are that jacked and not on some type of like enhancement drug. It's just not gonna happen.
You're on all these advanced protocols that you would have if you maintained doing it naturally and increasing your T levels and allowing your body to naturally increase muscle mass and muscle memory progressively over time. Like, how do you go from looking like you can bench 315 easily to now looking like you can barely get the fuck up out of a wheelchair? That's genuinely scary.
Twink birth. Now, I would like to add my personal opinion here. I'm 29. The wall has already came for me, taken everything, and then left.
Brother, you're 29. You're acting like you're fucking 50. Stop it. Hit the fucking gym.
Go to the gym,
get
man.
a better razor. Get a better hairstyle. I don't know. Caffeine serum for the under eye bags if you want. Like, there's a lot you can do. Let's not act like you're on your deathbed. Oh, by the way, here's one post that I've been just like, I wanted to talk about, right? In terms of male nose surgeries. I shared this with a couple of friends. Unironically, divided. I think personally, I'm going to share my opinions after this, but half the friends believe the left side looks better before, and half the friends believe the right side looks better. Now,
all right, you guys take a look real quick, okay? If you like the one on the left, just comment left down below. Type in left nose or left and then leave an emoji of a nose. If you like the right one better. To me, they both look decent. They both look decent. You know, I probably wouldn't have spent the money to do this. In my honest opinion, the one on the left, the larger one, looks a little bit more masculine. The one on the right, he looks a little bit more, I don't know, like boy-like. Guys, that's it for today's video. If you haven't already, just like this video, share it if you would like it, hit that hype button. I appreciate you for doing so. If you want another good video, click this one on your left. If you want a great one, click this on your right, and I will see you on another one.